feel like I'm forgetting something. But, yeah, let's get into... I forgot this says it has completed, because I put in an endpoint and then got to it in play mode. Let's go... here. So, today... I basically want to make an obstacle course. Let me get my... Well, okay, let me get the music going first, and then I can get my text file going. This might be loud for a second. I don't know how loud my headphones need to go. Or how loud? How low? Need to get them comfortably low. Okay. So I have a list of obstacles I want to make. And then I want to clear them. But not how you might think. So I guess first, we want to make some bumps. I guess I'll make them out of wood. It doesn't really matter. I guess I'll make them on the front layer. It probably doesn't matter. Probably. So that should make that secured to the ground. And then maybe another one here. But then another one here. Whoa. I'm off pattern. And then do like that. But then... Yeah, let's try it. It might be difficult, but let's try it. I'm laughing because I realize how this might not seem difficult. But just you wait. Okay, so then I want... maybe I can use squares. I'll go big grid. I want it to be at least 2 big grid squares tall, and we can go 4 wide. Make a nice landing spot there. So that's the jump. Do I even want to make a way down? I don't think I need a way down. Well, I'll do a way down. I think I'll do a slope like that. Did this point go away? I was going to delete it anyway, so good. Boop, boop, boop. Delete there, and that should be the same slope. Okay. Next I have a jump. Oh no, wait. That was the jump. I'm reading the thing I was already on. Seesaw. I honestly could just put down the ones from create mode or from story mode. I want to make my own. Let me make it out of a circle. I don't really know how I want to do this. Honestly, the seesaw seems like the easiest obstacle. Forgetting what layer I'm on. But I guess it also depends on how I make the seesaw. And then, no, you know what? It could be circles there too. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to do 8. Actually, you know what? I do want to make it out of a square, because then I can angle them like they do in the story mode ones, like so. Is that gonna I mean, put that down. Close enough. Although, maybe if I do one more grid square, like that. That looks the exact same. What? Alright, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Copy. And then we do like that. Make sure it's smooth. I kind of want to make it longer. I think I will make it longer. Why do I keep thinking it's not on the same layer as the rest? Okay, now it's a little on the big side. I can't even... There we go. Nope. Like that. Let's see if that helps. Ooh, perfect. Stay like that. Okay, so this is gonna stop there. Let me just put that one down so I know where it stops. That should be good. Wait. Oh, you know what? I can glue this part down. Okay, yeah, keep that part glued down. This be bolted so it can tilt. And then that can go away because I don't need it. That was just a point of reference. Let me make sure they work. This one should still work. Yeah. And then this one is... I'm worried maybe glued down? No, okay, it's fine. I'll go the other way. You know, here's a good question. How do you get off a seesaw? Because, you know, when you get on a seesaw, there's two people. So you go up and down with each other's weight. But then when one person gets off, the other person slams into the ground. So how do you avoid doing that? How are you meant to... How are you meant to get on... Or get off the seesaw and not hurt the other person? The only thing I can think of would just be to, you know, when you get off the seat, you keep your hands on the handlebars, if it has one. If it's one that has those. I guess not every seesaw has that, so... Yeah, I guess you just kind of have to keep it... Either get off simultaneously, or keep it held down for the other person so they don't slam into the ground when you step off. I did not need to stay in place while saying that. Okay, what's the next thing? Right, I wanted to go up. I didn't mean to sync with the music there. That was a little synced. I think I can actually get away with using the seesaw as a platform to get up to the next thing, because I do kind of need that elevated too. Alright. Can you... I don't remember if you can attach things to the ground. Like, you can glue to the ground. Can you? Oh, you can. Springy box. Oh, it fell. That's why you make your springs stiff. So I was originally imagining these being held from the ceiling. Actually, okay. Thinking about it, I think I do still want to do that. 'Cause my thought was, wait, do I need them to hang from the ceiling? Can't I just bolt them to the ground? Or spring them, attach them to the ground? Yes, but also there's the problem of I think the way that spring tension works, if I want them to be a tricky, springy platform to get across this gap, maybe I'll do a grid here. Different grid. That I think I need them hanging from the ceiling. Actually, maybe I should go back on small grid, because I don't know how I want to space these apart. Maybe medium grid? Because they could be 2 small grid squares apart, so they'll be so 2 small grid squares would be 1 medium grid square. So like that. But then I don't know how long I want them. Guess I'll just do like that. Excuse me. We'll do 3. This could be the most challenging part. Getting across these, I'm not even sure I know that I can make it. Actually, wait. Do like that, because actually I don't need that extra part over there. I want these to be kind of springy, but not like the loosest thing ever. I'm imagining them being like the spring platforms from the wedding, but I think that's really just because that's the note I wrote to myself. So I remembered what kind of springy platform I wanted. I'll have to experiment with the strength. I was wondering if they called attention. They do not. But for now, make them all stiff, because that is how that should work. This would be a nightmare to cross if they were not stiff. But also, a spring that's not stiff is basically just an elastic, which is the only tool I haven't used here out of the attachers. Yeah, okay. So let's see how they sprang. That might actually be too strong. I think I want a little bit more give than that. Because this isn't a challenge. This is like a suspension like a suspension bridge like in action movies, but not in action movies, but in real life, where it's like you think of action movies where the planks could fall out at any moment. Whoa, watch your step, but it's actually just you go along and it just feels like slightly weird ground, not actually dangerous ground. That was a very weird way of expressing that train of thought, I'm sure. I like how this song comes on while I'm messing with the springs, because it really makes me think of springs. It's a bouncy song. See, that might be too much give, but also it's moving how I would think it would move. I don't actually need it to give me height like the wedding springs do. Let's try 3.5. That doesn't really feel any different. 4? Now that's too tight. We'll go back to 3. And then we adjust the others. Okay. So then the next thing is pistons. We're just going to use all the connectors. Except not really. Not intentionally. And I don't actually know how I want to build this. Because I need some clearance. And I don't know how much clearance. But I need clearance. Let's do like that for now. Because I'm imagining these being like this. So I need room for them to go up and get out of the way. That might actually be good enough. That should be fine. Boop. And boop. Oh, go to pop a cursor. I need to adjust it. And of course, it's stiff. Okay, I know I want a 3-second pause. That should be correct. Timing? 2 seconds? Let's see what it's like. Yeah, that works. I don't know if it's trying to shove itself through the platform or not. I still don't really know if, because you see when it start... Oh, never mind. When it started before, it did look like it tried to extend farther than it was defaulting to. So I still don't know which, when you set up a piston, which is the default setting, or which setting defaults to the distance you have created. I'm still pretty sure it's the length. Or the longest setting. But anyway. Now I want more of them. Big grid should be good enough. Well, if I put it on a big grid to begin with. There, that should be enough. And then the last thing is a ramp. So I won't close my notepad, but I'll minimize it. So we're gonna need to go up first. But first, before we go up first, I need to know how much up we need. I also just remembered I wanted to copy some logic from my mech. But I can go grab that after I put the ramp in place. I won't do like the biggest possible ramp. Just this. But we can also start from this level. So we'll just keep going for a little bit. Like I can at least put it on big grid, as long as I don't touch up. I'm also realizing I can make an elevator to the top. It doesn't need to be a ramp up to the top. Ooh, almost. Maybe I'll make this 3, because I feel weird about this sitting on a layer that's not also 3 layers thick like the ramp is. It doesn't matter in the game, but it matters to me as a person. And then I'll turn the small grid on. Let's make this... Actually, is the ramp even on the grid? On that way? No, it's not. So just move it back, it's fine. I mean, now over here is not lining up like it did. Oh, actually. If I erase like 4 grid squares, is that gonna... Yeah, perfect. I enjoy that. Okay, so then I just need to make the ramp. The up ramp. What's up ramp? Nothing. What's up with you? So I should basically just be able to take that. This is gonna take a while. And then I'm just gonna make it go up, and then I'll just delete the corners. I feel like the music is still a little loud. It seemed just a touch loud when I checked the VOD for last stream, but it was definitely too quiet before that. It's like I could hear it with headphones on, but I imagine anyone who would watch the VOD without headphones, yeah, that's where it would sound like there was no music at all. This is not going to be a gentle slope, is it? It's okay, I can just tweak it until it is. Or maybe it'll be part of the challenge, I don't know. No. I can't do slope that steep. The top doesn't line up. It's fine. I'll go a little bit over just to give myself a nice amount of leeway. And then I just pull this until it's a nice angle. I don't like that angle. That is too steep. I should have also grabbed this part. It's glued to the floor. I cannot see if it's lining up. The camera centers on it, which is not very helpful. It's not conducive to my needs. Oh, wait, did I overshoot it? Is that... Huh? Oh. Right, I gotta go like this and then back. There, now they're the same. They're the same object. I think it's moving. Is that going to be a better slope? I don't feel like it will be. But you just gotta try. Yeah, well, you know, I think that's fine. That should be okay. Make sure I can do that. Okay. This should be faster. Or I could just leave it like that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be pretty. I'm not gonna change it off of basic wood anyway. Probably. Is this all glued down? I don't know. I could not hear the glue sound effect if it was. Yeah, that should be reasonable. Actually, now that I think about it, I wanted the ramp to be after the piston, like, for the pistons to end, and then a little bit after that, that's when the ramp is, and you go down, not up. Like, not do the pistons, go up, and then ramp. I wanted it to be pistons, and then ramp. So it's kind of like a... I don't know how to describe it. You know what? It's fine. It's funny how extremely simple and stupid the first obstacle is. And then you get over here, and it's like, okay, it's a little jump. It's something. And then, oh, seesaws. Now we're getting a little fancy. We got moving parts. And then, oh, springy platforms. That could be tricky. And then pistons that will crush you if you do it wrong. I also just realized I did not change their sync, so they all go up and down at the same time. That's not what I want. And then, yeah, the big old ramp up and then ramp down. So I think I'll just keep setting the sync 1 second off from the last. I'm sure at some point I can stop doing, stop going up, and it's like, oh, well, now the sync would be the same. Wait, this was 2? Actually, let me take a look. Do any of these sync up? That's backwards. You can't get through it if it's doing that. I guess I have to... Wait, no. I was going to say start with sync over here. Would that work? Like if I have this be 0 sync and then this be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just do it. I'll just do like this. 5, 6, and 7. There we go, now it's opening. So it looks like, what is this, 2? 2 and 7. So I guess it's like every 5 seconds it syncs up. Yeah, 2 and 7. So 7, you take away the 5, so it's basically set to 2. I think it's set 6 to 1. But it doesn't matter. It's working how I wanted it to. I might even want to extend the pause a little bit, but we'll see about that. No, you know what? I think I do. I think I do want to extend the pause. Just a smidge. Which is probably going to throw off the sync, and now it's maybe instead of every 4 seconds, it's going to be... Or instead of the sync being every 5 seconds is the same, then maybe it's like every 6 seconds, but... It doesn't look as exciting as it did in my head. But it also still seems too tight for what I want to do. But okay. We'll move on to the main event. The real reason this obstacle course exists, it's not for me to do it on foot. I'm gonna do it in a car. I don't know what material I want to use. But I think I basically need to keep it between 3 big grid squares long, because I think that's about how big the piston gap is. I can maybe get away with 4, because I'll be moving through it. I won't just stop. Ideally. I also need a control panel. But I want more than just 4 controls, so I'm not going to make a box. Gonna make a circle. So this may end up not looking like a car, but that's fine. I also don't know if that's... Is that gonna be enough? Okay, so let me... How did I do... I don't remember how I did this in the Let's Play. When I was screwing around with stuff. I think I can do... this? Then like that. Let me get this out of the way for a second. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to use all of these controls, but I definitely need more spaces than 4. Okay, I don't know if I can grab those consistently, but it should be enough. I'm hesitant to try this. I can still fit. Yeah, okay, that should work. My hesitation was unwarranted. Okay. So I think I want to push that back. My head is itchy. So I want to make wheel wells. I think that's what you call these. But I don't think the wheels are actually going to go into them. I just want to know where the wheels will be. That should be good. Oh yeah, I guess I also got to cut out a part for my control panel to fit in. Cool. I did originally imagine the cardboard wrapping around this, or, you know, the main body. I wasn't imagining cardboard, but I feel like cardboard will be light enough to help me get through those pistons. Which I think at this point is going to, well, either the springs or the pistons. Those are going to be the 2 hardest obstacles. The ramp is just for fun. The ramp is just like, yeah, you made it! Go off the ramp! Don't die! You know what? Now that I think about it, I do want cardboard that goes around this. But it's okay, because I'm still working on the frame and stuff. So I think I want, because I'm pretty sure being made out of metal affects the strength of the attachments. So I want to do metal there, metal there. I don't really need 4. I'm trying to think of where I want the wheels to even be. A little extended should be fine. I'm too lazy to make the wheel wells like slightly bigger so that the wheels will fit into them. Actually, I might go bigger. It depends on how we end up getting through the obstacles. Oh, right. I'm on the front layer. So I want to do like that. Actually, for aesthetic reasons, let's do like this. I feel like that's how it would be in real life. If you had pistons that could, you know, make your wheels go up and down. I know they make, like, what are they called? Lowriders? You know, where it can make itself lower if you hit a button. Oh, wait. Oh, I guess I made this one too long. I'm just gonna add springs just for a little extra strength. Because we saw how well it went when I was trying to make a mech. It was a weirdly alliterative sentence. Yeah, so this song is from a movie. I really wonder what scene is playing when this part of the song is going. I want these to flipper out. That is my plan for jumping. Wait, flipper out. And now that I think about it, I don't think these are going to fling me into the air very high. So they might not even work very well. I wonder if I could set this one to be like a little faster, because I think that should... put that to 5. That should be correct for the minimum length. Because the springs are 5, so I should probably set the minimum length like that anyway, or as well. Not anyway. So I think it kind of follows the laws of physics in that if it travels a greater distance at a higher speed, it should mean a greater force. I think that's how physics works, and I think that's how Little Big Planet works. So if I want, maybe not a shorter time, maybe a longer distance, so that'll kind of fling the car forward. Let's see how they work. Well, oh, look at that, it is jumping. That's cool. Bye! Did I set them all to stiff? They all need to be stiff. No, great. Turn front view off. We should be good now. Let's bring these forward. But we're not attaching them like this. I want this behind the car. Let's bring this down. Good. Did not attach to the thing. Okay, well, it does make it go forward, but it's not doing how I want it to. Oh, are they bending? They shouldn't be bending. Let me attach a grab sensor so I can activate that. Just do a one shot. Yeah, it's more likely to flip the car than to actually get it over anything. So here's surprise number 2. Here's the one of the other features of this specialized vehicle for clearing an obstacle course. It is a rocket. Wait, what? This is set to one shot. You can one shot a rocket? Well, it sure did move me. You know what? That might actually work. I think I just need to maybe lower the thrust so that I can have it on longer so it keeps pushing me forward instead of flipping me. What if I set these so that they're the same so that it doesn't naturally spiral me? So that maybe the rocket is the thing that makes me move forward. It still kind of wants to throw me off. Or throw me upside down. Don't worry, I've got a plan for that, too. What if I turned you up? No, it still wants to flip. I don't think it's doing any better than before. I wonder if I made it... What if instead of the one, I do the other? To kind of angle me up. And then the rocket can make me fly a little bit farther. Okay, I'm trying to get it so that I go up, and then I hit the rocket. I did it! I made it past the blocks! Yeah, it's defaulting me to up. So I guess I gotta put that on up. I gotta give it its own grab sensor. I'm still kind of bewildered. That works on... set to one shot? I thought that would not allow me to do that. It doesn't make sense that it's working. Yeah, it's set to one shot. I think maybe if I wait a little bit longer, like try to get it to tilt back and then go. Because it's springing me backwards is the problem. So the rocket has to do extra work to make up the difference. Haha! Oh, okay. Pistons broke. They're resetting though. So let me undo all of that, because I don't know why it's on the ground now. It shouldn't be on the ground. But I know what I did. 12. It should still be on 10. Can I copy this? Yeah, okay. Good. Hang on, I'm not happy with that placement. Excuse me. Excuse me again, stop burping! Yeah, that should be how it was. Now I turn the grid back on, and I give it wheels. You know what? I think I do have to make the wheel wells bigger. So this is going to be tricky to do symmetrically, so I'm going to try to do... I don't know if you heard that. I flicked the thumbstick twice. Trying to give it a tap. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to line it up, turn the grid off. 2 flicks. That doesn't feel like it was the same. I don't know. It should be good enough. I was hoping that'd be a little bit more hidden, but that's fine. Motorbolt. So here's the thing I'm worried about with the ramp. Motorbolts are stiff. You know what? If these things spin fast enough, I might not even... I was originally thinking I needed the rocket to get through the pistons. I don't think I do. So the tricky thing about the ramp is that first I gotta go up. So my vehicle needs to be strong enough to get me to go up. But it also needs to be weak enough that when we get on the ramp, the wheels let go and they roll down the hill. Well, the motorbolts don't roll unless you take down their strength or their tightness. But the problem with that is that now you're weakening them, so now they don't hit the ground as hard. You know, they don't propel it as well. But it doesn't seem to be an issue here. Hey, spoilers. Hey, stop. Only supposed to do that when I'm in the car and ready to go. 6 might not be fast enough. It looks kind of fast, but then it isn't. Whatever. Turn front view off, turn grid off. Copy one of these. Huh? Oh, it's set to one shot. It should be on one shot. So now we can. It's not springing as much as it was before. I knew the weight was gonna carry it down, but that's amusing though. Jumpity jump jump. Okay, can I make you? If I turn time down, does that make you stronger? Not really. Ah. Okay, maybe that was not a good idea, but maybe if I make it so that instead of being... What am I saying? Instead of being flippers, they just go. So we can safely turn the time up. 1 second should be safe. And then we bring these down. This one doesn't actually need to move, but I'm just keeping it because it'd be kind of a hassle to get rid of it. We can just do that. Pretend like it's helping. So this is set to one shot still. Let's set it to that. The other one is still set to flipper. Oops. No flipper. So if we get in, now it angles up. Hey, look at that. The rocket can actually carry us. Cool. Oh no. The greatest challenge yet. Getting over this. Actually, are the wheels strong enough on there? Oh, yeah, okay. I suppose... Oh. I was hoping would happen. Except the second wheel got stuck. Which, obviously, I was not hoping for. Okay, so here's the part where I gotta go get logic from my mech. No, not about level. Because I need the toggle. What was the other thing? That's a delay. Oh yeah, this is the make it go one way, then a different input makes it go the other way. I don't think I need that. I should take it all. So take that. Take that. And as Phoenix Wright once said, take that. So I'm thinking I might also need an OR switch. Yeah, I think I want an OR switch for... Well, I wanted an OR switch when I was thinking that we could jump with the rocket. Setting these to flipper. So this should be the toggle. Yeah, you can stay on the back layer. Oh, maybe I do want it on the front, so I can see it better. What is that? You see that? I don't know what that is. Can I stand on that? Okay. I was worried that it might have been like some kind of weird artifact from the dark matter. Okay, so toggle these. Did I just plug that into the spring? Or what did I plug it into? Oh yeah, that went into that. Why in that one? So now this... Go back to one shot. Put it on those. Ah. Ah. But wait, can I get past the first obstacle though? The first real obstacle? Getting past these fine. And then we hit this. The first wheel can get over it. But what about the second one? Nope. Come on, you thing. I can't believe that block is the first serious obstacle. I almost wonder if maybe if I let this go up farther. Maybe set it to 10. Since the rocket plan is not working, let's just do this. Be careful not to flip this time. Aw, man, seriously? Oh, oh! I don't know how that works, but it works. It was working. Okay. I thought that maybe if I made them go out far enough, maybe they would... I don't know, maybe the body would be far enough away that it wouldn't be stuck. But yeah, not helping. Unless I can set this one to longer. Use the rocket to get over. Sure, let's just roll along like this. Can't possibly flip. I flipped. And then the opposite happened. Who doesn't love those kinds of jokes? It's okay. Slow and steady over the small bumps. And then rocket over that one. Okay, it doesn't work. I kind of did think for sure that was gonna work. It's almost like the back wheel isn't even rolling. Are you okay, back wheel? You're such a stronger. The little rear wheel drive. Well, it's definitely spinning now. I'm actually a little amazed that it's springing like that. That we basically have working suspension. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's dragging when it's the rocket. So now we have our second obstacle. Getting over that. I don't want to give myself up rockets, but I may just need up rockets. I will try up rockets. Wait, I was going to copy that. This might also get in the way of the wheels. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Which one was the rocket? Up. Hop on in. They're not strong enough to lift me. I guess I do have bits of metal on me. 3 taps up. Okay. Wait. What? I broke my wheels. My wheels are totally broke. Oh. Maybe the rockets did glue them in place. Get out of the way, connector. I can just like hide this inside. How did it do that with the shark? I guess I gotta grab them both. First, let me make sure they still work without the rockets. See if that fix things. Yes. Bye, rockets. No. But to grab both, I gotta get them out of the way of the wheels. No, I want them a little more in. I also still have not added the extra... Let's call it a canopy. The extra bit above my sitting space. Let's try that. Cheating! Woo! Cheating! Did I lose a part? It looked like I lost. Oh! Save me, wheels! You know what? That might be a valid strategy if I can do that legitimately. If I can get to those and not flip over. Okay, the fancy wheels not helping. I'm not gonna allow this to fly. Oh. In a literal sense, I'm not gonna allow this to fly. Actually, I guess both literally and figuratively. I will not accept this as a solution for these problems. But I do want to see how far I can get doing this. Hey, that actually works. Okay, go. No, don't flip. Don't flip. No, not under the pistons. Oh, okay. Actually made it. So now only one more obstacle. I think I broke my wheels again. Maybe I want to invert these so that it can make me go up. In fact, maybe I don't even want the back rocket. Maybe I just want... No, I still want the back rocket. I want the back rocket for the ramp. So maybe I'll set these into... I'll set my rockets into 2 positions. Rocket switches in 2 positions. So I'll have my go rocket and then I'll have my jump rockets. And then these can be inverted. And then that should allow me to... Okay, that's the wrong way. We'll just keep going. See how far we can get. Because that's what it's all about. Trial and error with a vehicle. Keep changing stuff on it until it works. Yeah, there we go. This might actually be the hardest part. Carefully aim. Fire! That did not help, and I think I broke my wheels. What if I just set this one stronger? Don't be under it. Well, okay, too much. Stretchy car. Way too much. Well, those are the make myself go upside down rockets. And then the go rocket. Nope, do the front, get the front wheel over. Ooh, ooh, gonna almost get the back wheel. There. Turn that off, and then we just go. Just rocket? No. Okay. I think I need to add another element of my blueprint, which I actually don't have open right now, but I think I remember all of the things I added on. I'm just gonna double check it here. Okay, yeah, so there, I originally had 5 ideas. And we are currently implementing 2. So let me change this to include more. So we do front view, small grid. Oh, wait. Oh. Forgot the car is on the front layer. Okay, so I'm going to go there. Sure, that looks like a car. It's what most people would accept as a motor vehicle. Cool. How do I want to approach this? So this may look funky at first. It's like a... Excuse me. It's like a bizarre... maybe we can make this out of wood. I don't think cardboard's going to be strong enough. Yeah, it's like a bizarre sunroof that doesn't actually let the sun in. Maybe I'll make it out of cardboard. It might be strong enough. I kind of want it to match up with this, though. just do one more thing here. Although I probably should have a back to it. I don't know. And then we had a wobble bolt. Why won't you go back in? It's your home. Don't you want to go back into your home? Did I move this? Is that the problem? So this is not... What the heck? There. Fine, what if I turn off the grid? It doesn't really like that. Okay. I have a plan. Oh my god, I need to get that out of the way. That sure is funky looking. But now this should fit. Prove me wrong, why don't you? Carefully. Ha-ha. Watch it break the moment it flippers. I think I want to set it like that. Do your thing, Wobble Bolt. There we go. Flip a motion. Huh? Is it breaking the boundary of where it's saying it's gonna go? Well, I think that's correct. I think that's how I want it to move. Let's just see if it... I think it's breaking... Yeah, it's breaking itself. Why do you hate me, Wobble Bolts? Is that correct? No, that's... What are you doing? Why? Why are you closed? Tell us why you're closed. Also, I should get rid of my blueprint because I remembered all the things. I don't need to open anymore. Not like this. Okay. Don't know what sense that makes, but fine. No, wait. Why did I shrink it? I want it to be the same size. So this should be achievable with a simple one shot. Let me put on one of the other things before I forget about it. Just a simple headlight. Just a silly little detail, since I have the extra space for it. Put it in, like, there. And then I'll bring out a, another toggle. Wait, that's the yellow one. That's yellow! I said orange! It's doing the thing again. I don't know why. Set it to blue. So you don't interact with each other. And then we'll just plug it into light. Why not? Oh, directional. On, off. I should probably tweak it before, so I know what I want it to look like. Are front headlights yellow or white? I guess they're white. There, now it's street legal. So I can go ahead, flip myself over. Oh, well now it's got a roll cage now. Let's see if I can't get it to stop on its own lid. And then... That is way too weak. Way too weak. So I guess I gotta make it a little ugly here. Still hoping to keep this thing light. Okay, I don't think it's long enough. It's not long enough to give me a proper flip. If anything, I could probably use my rockets to kind of roll over. Shake myself until I roll. Maybe. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Sure, let's see how far we can go. I noticed it got stuck. We'll just keep going. Wait. Don't forget headlights. What did I plug them into? I didn't plug anything into it. I mean, I plugged into this, but I didn't plug into the toggles. It's weird that it wasn't going off on its own. Is this set to one shot? It is. There. Now I've got my headlights on. Let's go. So far, so good. Easy stuff is easy. That's how you want it to go. Okay, now we're here. Okay. That obstacle is done. We have successfully... go forward. Successfully made it over. Now this part is the scary one. Yep. I kind of want to go back to my original plan with the bumpers. Or with setting the wheels to bumper. But I'm starting to think like it can't happen. It just does not want to jump. Okay, first let me fix this. Now let me turn the grid off. I'm just gonna try to make this as close to that as I can. Good enough. So now it should at least actually work when I need to flip her. Flip myself first. Whoa, okay. Oh, actually. Idea. Intentionally flip myself to jump over things? It could be a plan. Okay, get over this first one. Oh, come on. I know you can make it over this. You've done it before. Not strong enough, huh? Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Get stuck in here. Actually, I don't really have a plan. There, kind of, whatever. Kind of cheating it. But, whoa, okay. We're going, though. If I can grab the rocket, there we go. I thought the rocket was going to be faster. So I was hoping I could make it up the seesaw by just rocketing up. Whoa, oh, okay. Well, we're here. We're at the hardest part. Might be a little too strong now, the flipper. But it's working. Don't do the wheels. I'm trying to flip. Ah! Trying to flip her at the right time so I can land up where the pistons go. I think I want to change these again. I'm going to invert them again. UB15. UB10. I forgot what my plan was, but I feel like this would help. Oh, it was for the seesaw. That's what I was thinking. I'm still kind of amazed that this thing basically has suspension. My disbelief of this suspension is just... Okay, wait. What? Am I wedged? I think I'm wedged. Oh, wait. Oh, the flipper didn't reset. It's not back in its default position. There we go. I think that did it. Headlights, yes, that's what I needed. I count it. But now I need to... There we go. Okay, get back up. Get back up, upright. Woo! Oh, come on. Still not quite right. Let's just try to motor forward. Rocket? No. Bring these back in. I think I may actually be stuck now. Oh. Oh. Come on. I got the seesaw moving. All right. Nice. Let's just try to do this part like a normal car. I don't think we can fall between the gaps anyway, so they might not even matter. They matter. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Just a little bit of bounce. Just a little bit of bounce. Itty bitty butler beard. Yep. Yeah. I am amazed at how well this is working when I do that. Like, take these two functions to cross this instead of trying to cheese it somehow. Okay, wait. Okay, I actually made it. Dang. All right, I'm gonna try the rocket for this. Yeah, I imagined rocketing through this. And what? What? What did I get stuck on? It pulled me up. Dang. Okay, well, it's break time, so I guess while I'm on break, I'm gonna maybe try to think of a better way I can jump? I think I feel like I've accidentally stumbled into that answer. So it's just a matter of implementing that when I come back. So I'll see you in a bit. Oh, I didn't mute myself. Oops. Okay, I'm back and I smacked my controller. Dang it. Not really smacked it, just kind of dropped it a little bit and it ended up smacking itself through gravity. Oh yeah, I gotta get the music going again. Well, didn't forget, I almost forgot. So, simple, easy solution that I just thought of to jump my car, to gift my car the ability to jump, the blessing of jumping. Actually, no, not that way. Up. Okay. Hang on. Still working on this. Getting all this junk out of the way that I don't need from this copy. I'm surprised the rockets were still attached on that. It should be pretty obvious to see where it's going. Why is there that bump there? What? Is that from the circle? I didn't think the circle was that big. I guess so. But yeah, I'm just gonna take this. And this is the new bottom now. And, I guess I need some wood for that to attach to. I'm tempted to make the whole thing wood. The whole car wood, just so it matches. But I think I need it to be light. Also, I can't... Is that gonna screw my wheels? It did not. Although... So I think that this part right there is gonna get in the way. So let's just make it part of the car again. In fact, let me merge those as well. There's no reason those should be different. I feel like it was kind of adding to its aesthetic, but eh. So now I'm gonna cut off there, but then also here. So I can do this again. Oh, that is, that should be fine. Also, wait, I'm doing this backwards. I wanted it to flip her on the other side. Shoot, does that clip into the... That clipped into the circle. I wanted to do that. That should be fine. So erase that sharp part. Huh. Okay. It's saying I can't because it's too tall. It's weird. This is a part of you that I cut off. It should go back in. Excuse me, I was burping. What? Why? Why don't you want to go back? Don't you want to go into your home? This one's easier to put in place because it's not like it was. It's not like up here. Okay, I have a bit of a dilemma here because I realize as it rotates out, yeah, it's gonna get stuck on that. But I need it to be long so that it can do this. I think maybe if I just file off its points like that. I'm trying to be a little more aesthetically pleasing. That might work. Let me see if I can get the bolt down without using the trick I used before. I don't know if it'll recognize the circle on here, but it feels like it's snapping, but ever so slightly. What do I have this set to? Oh, it's 4 seconds. I should also probably flipper the same. I can copy one of these. I'll have it be the opposite as the other, as the one up here. Oh, right, it's made of cardboard. It's not strong enough. If I made the entire car out of cardboard, maybe. Okay, the headlight came loose. Yeah, it's really not... It's not helping. It's not long enough. Let me glue the headlight back in place at least. Makes me wonder what else came loose. Just that? Okay. So I think actually I did all that for nothing because it doesn't seem like it's actually going to be helpful. If anything, that's my flip back over button. Like it's operating at the strength I wanted the one on the roof to do. So it makes me want to just revert all those changes I made. In fact, how about I just... Because I think the last time I saved was before I did any of that. So that should just undo all that. I do not think that was worth adding. So we won't. I'll still fix this. Let's go for attempt 2. Attempt 2 with doing it with this vehicle, or whatever attempt we're on for this particular configuration. What if I just keep going? Was that how I did it before? It just... Okay, no, it doesn't. Oh, wait, there we go. It's like the rockets are too strong to function as a jump, but too weak to get me out of this predicament. Roll, yeah! Woo! Okay. I just want to see how a normal car handles this. If I drive like a normal vehicle. I don't think your headlights. It's not normal to have no headlights. Grab the... There we go. Rocket. Okay. You know, I didn't intend on this seesaw getting stuck, but I think for now I'll just roll with it. Because I honestly don't think I'm going to be fast enough to get up there without doing this. Cool. And then let's just keep going. This worked before. It'll work again. Even smoother than before, actually. Okay, and then it got stuck. It's okay. We have our unflipper. If I can grab it. Oh, oh. That was a little scary. Not the wheels. What if I just bounce a little? Okay, that's not helping. Gonna do one more. Whoop! Okay. Still upside down. I would like to not be upside down, please. Okay, go. Just go. Just go. Just go. Just go. No! No! I'm pretty delighted that these pistons are actually capable of crushing my vehicle. I didn't think they would. I also kind of like how it crushed in segments before, but now because they're not segments, it gets crushed all at once. But you know what? Let's just keep going. Let's just keep trying this one. If I can get in. Don't get stuck in the very first bump, dude. Okay. Okay. I think part of the problem with my flipper, I think I might need to invert it so that it flips the other way, which would involve putting the bolt on the other side. Oh, oh, I did it. Oh, I'm all proud of that one. Oh, no. No, my wheel got stuck. No, self-destruct. I mean, technically, the car is still in one piece. It's all together still. Oh, the piston broke. But only the cardboard. The cardboard and that one piston are the only things that broke. No, I really got to see if I can weaken this. Maybe if I just make it, like, shorter. I was going to say less long. Why do I forget words sometimes? I swear the language center of my brain is just broken. Maybe more like that. That might work. Just go. Just rock it. You can do it. Oh. Yeah, there we go. That's a good flip, and it's stuck. Okay. We're good for now. Oh, no, not the flipper. Go. Go. Rockets. Ah. Nope. I'm apparently back heavy. I don't know what I can glean from that, but I am back heavy. Okay, cool. It's just now hitting me how much easier this this thing would be to operate if we were playing Little Big Planet 2. I should, like, if I ever get around to Let's Playing Little Big Planet 2, when I'm done, I should do streams just like this of that game, doing the same challenges, but with Little Big Planet 2 create mode tools, so it would probably be way easier. Okay, how do I keep getting up this? I don't remember. Don't roll. Nope, wrong rockets. Not the flipper. I'm trying to remember which thing I need here. I guess just the flipper again. Almost fast enough. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're good. We made it to what is actually becoming probably the easiest obstacle. No. No. Ah! I get so close every time. It's almost like I gotta make it slower, but then I probably wouldn't have enough strength to make it over other obstacles. I'll just keep trying with this configuration. I feel like it's winnable. I just need to get the pistons right. You know, it reminds me of a video I was watching earlier of, like, which Five Nights at Freddy's hard modes are doable with the worst RNG possible. I think I actually need to roll backwards here. I mean, do like that. Get a good rocket up. Good enough. Assuming I can get that way. Go over there. Not here, there. But yeah, just thinking about, like, well, you know, it's doable. It just reminded me of that. Like, well, you know, you found, I believe, I want to say it's Bone 5. I think that was his name. I know it was Bone. I think there was a number after that. I can't quite remember. But yeah, Bone was figuring out. I watched his. There's a 2-part series because he's doing the classic games. So the, you know, pre-security breach basically. And he talked about the first 3 games, I think it was. Yeah. Just go. Okay, fine. And then the second video is, which is what I was watching before I started streaming, was the other games. Okay, that's fine. Stop there. No, no, no. But it's doable. I gotta respect the people who do the hard modes in the Five Nights at Freddy's games. Because it really does sometimes seem like it's just all RNG, that you just gotta get lucky. But there are techniques you can use. Which I think is the real admirable part, is the fact that you can learn this stuff. The fact that people do figure these techniques out to not really cheat the game, I guess. But, whoop, no. That's why we have this. In fact, it almost makes me wonder if this part is easier if I just flip over on purpose. Well, I was trying to rocket, because I was gonna make it if I had rocketed. One of the things that impresses me the most is, like, Ultimate Custom Night, which makes sense because, you know, it's Ultimate Custom Night. It's the hardest one. Although I think some people argue that, did I just break something? I think some people argue that Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is harder because there's just more RNG there. I'm certainly not in a place to argue that. I don't think I've beaten any of the 20 modes. But the fact that they figure out, like, oh, well, actually, you can mitigate this animatronic by having them in a kill state. So, you know, instead of playing by the rules, basically, instead of playing by the animatronics rules of, like, oh, well, you have to avoid this, like, they figure, like, oh, well, we can ignore that and get it into a kill state, and if we do this, it makes it so that they can't kill you. They're trying to, but they can't. Go. Come on. Yes! Finally, past the pistons. Now the easy part, the ramp. As long as I don't break my car on the up ramp. Yeah, like, I think one of the techniques for Ultimate Custom Night is, like, you get the puppet in a kill state, but you do a thing that makes it so that it resets its timer on that so that it can't kill you. But it's coming to kill you. It just keeps getting reset so it doesn't. Yeah! Ramp of victory! Yeah! Really, the only test with the ramp that I intended was to see if I could... Oh! We used up all the level space. Well, how about that? The only test I wanted to see with the ramp was to see if I could go off of it and not explode or be stuck. So we succeeded. We did it! Do some backwards cartwheels and break myself that way. Yeah. Are you gonna fix yourself? I think it's fixing itself. It's realizing, like, hey, set to be stiff, so be stiff. Yes! Excellent. I'm so thrilled that we made it. The pistons were tough. I didn't think they'd be that tough. I thought it would just be like, oh, just wait for them all to start going up and then you can rocket through them. Did not work out that way. But this thing is probably the neatest car I've ever built. I've always wanted to make a car packed with features, and I don't think I ever really figured out how to do that. But now that I know this technique of making a circle with grabbable parts, gives you more inputs you can do, and then I kind of just... I partly did, partly didn't make it up as I went along, because I intended on this rocket, I intended on this flipper, I intended on the wheels doing something with the pistons, moving them up and down. Like I said, I originally intended for them to be the way we would jump, have those spring, and then at the very least, if they gave me a nice leap, but only straight upwards, then I could use the rocket to propel me forward. And the headlight. So those 4 things. Flipper, rocket, extendo wheels, headlight. I did not intend on the rockets. Oh yeah, and of course an input for getting the motor bolts to go. But that's it. It's really those 5 things. Plus extra rockets, I guess. I wanted to add a door. I guess I can still do that. So I just need another toggle. Excuse me. More Metal Gear Solid music. I was when I was thinking that I would add a flipper here, I thought that maybe I could still add a door and just add it like sideways, but I originally wanted it to be like here. That sucks. Hang on. I don't know how much this will throw off the weight. Also, I gotta have a window to it. Which I guess makes it useless. It's not a real door if you can get in and out with it closed. I don't want to add a glass panel there, though. That's gonna mess with the weight, I'm sure. Whatever. Actually, no, undo cutting the hole. Because if we place it like that, it makes the hole and attaches it. Oh, those are the grab sensors. Like, what are those dots? Oh, hang on. I need to... make a strip here. And I think if I do this... Actually, let me do... like this. I gotta have that glued down. So if I do like this... Well, hang on. I want to have the... I have it more towards the back, just for aesthetics. So if I attach it on this side, setting its length to 0 should close it all the way. And then this could just be around 20. Maybe more like that. 15? Sure. Dishwasher? Yes. So you will be the toggle. And I need a switch. Grab a switch. Grab a grab switch. I don't know what that's set to. Is it one shot? It is not. Oops. That, forgot to make it stiff. Also, it's timing. 2 seconds should be fine. Yeah! Oh, wait, I'm locked out. It's okay, I can get him from the back. Don't tell anyone. The door would be a lot neater if I could toggle preview mode and have all these sensors go away. My Victory had the headlights off, didn't it? Well, I guess we gotta fix that. I remember when I was younger, you know, when this was the new game and Little Big Planet 2 hadn't come out yet, I tried to make a spy car. And I originally wanted it so that it had... I think it had extendo wheels like this. Aha! Tricked my own jump. Yeah, I think it had extendo wheels like this, but I didn't know how to make a toggle, so I just... I think it was probably just you grab and hold and it goes out. And I also didn't use the circle method for a control panel. Oops. No, not that door. Which one was it again? It was this one. So I didn't use the circle method. So I had it where the chair was a switch, and I think the steering wheel was another. I don't even know if I had any other switches than that. I think that was all I could think of to be able to connect it. Well. And I wanted it to have an ejector seat. I wanted it to be able to, like, have the seat rocket off. I think that was another thing that I ended up kind of just compromising on to have, like, it just extended out of the body. And I think I did make a functioning parachute to it, where you could hit a button and it would use a emitter. I was going to say dispenser. It would use an emitter to make a parachute appear that would hook onto it. And that was probably the most smart part of that car. The part that is most... I don't want to say functional, but probably most functional. The most unique feature of it that actually worked. Come on, you can do it. You've done it before, you can do it again. Not the door. Okay, stop. No! Ah! Okay. Whatever, I don't need to win again. Trying to remember what else the car had, but I think that was it. It was not a very impressive car, but I sure was ambitious with it. I imagined cool things, I just could not pull off cool things. But this... Oh, I was trying to gesture with my hands. I can't do it while floating. This is way cooler than that car. This actually works. Let's try making it out of wood. Let's see if I make the whole thing out of wood. Let me save first. And then if I don't like it, I can just leave. Nope, not hard. So this should at least make it so I can't die to the pistons, which is cheating. But it doesn't matter because I already won. We can cheat now. It's not going to make the wheels stronger, so this is still going to be tricky. Even though it really wasn't meant to be tricky. It was just like a, yeah, let's just... What's an obstacle a car would go over? Bumps. Am I seriously stuck? Is it too heavy? It's too heavy to pull itself over the bumps. It's too heavy to fly. Well, you know what that means. We just have to pump up the rockets. Nope, not that. I was gonna say, why are you not moving? Okay. Flip myself. Still not right side up. There we go. Trick that out again. Right side up. Come on, Wheels, you can do it. Nope, not the door. I didn't intend on this being so dramatic. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Flip, 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 flip. You know what? Let me fix the seesaw. Somehow I feel like that's gonna make it easier. Excuse me. How much you need? You need like there. There we go. Just one small grid square too close. Alright, let's go. Oh, okay. It was doing good for a moment. Okay, you good, Wheels? Roll on over that. Not that door. Wheels are a little bit stuck. Man, we're just going through all the pirate music, aren't we? Did I forget to shuffle it? Is that what's going on? I forgot to shuffle. Okay then, fine. This means we get to hear the soundtrack in order, I guess. I might actually be stuck here. Oh no! The flipper won't help. Rockets? Door? It's stuck. Well then. We're already in cheat mode. Let's just fly. Whee! Broken wheels! Oh, that's not where those go. It's okay. It should regenerate. It's like that metal that J Laser Video makes stuff out of, where you can set it into a form, and then you use heat to reset it back to that form. It's like what he made his Captain America shield out of, like his Iron Man helmet. Okay, so now I gotta remember which one of these gets me back on my wheels. Okay, I don't want those out when I flip her. It's fine. No, it's okay. Well, oh, we're good. We're good. Everything is fine. Well, don't get stuck under there. Don't get stuck. You know what? Stop bouncing. Oh wait, I just realized the vehicle is heavier than before, so it's weighing these down more than I expected. Okay. Jump, and then as it bounces, back rocket. Oh, okay. So wood is not cheat mode, huh? There's only one solution. Whole car made of metal. Let's not use the rusty brown metal. That's gross. Metal Gear Solid metal, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I feel a lot safer in this thing, at least. It feels like a super Jeep. I think I broke the pistons, though. Yeah. It's too heavy to lift with those pistons. I wonder if maybe if I make the springs stronger, is that gonna help? The thing I was afraid of with making them stronger on the original version is I did not want them to overpower the pistons and make them extend when I'm not telling them to. Nope, it's not helping at all. Well, I don't have any kind of clever way of fixing that. We just gotta go. Not the door. Not the door. I wanted the back rocket. Hi, Big Bump. Remember when you were the hardest obstacle? Okay. Progress. Progress is progress. I actually made it here. Not at the door. Get the headlight on. Not the door. Haha. Okay, now I think this is the hardest part. This has become the hardest part. Because my vehicle... Look at how much that weighs down! Like, I might as well just be doing this without the platforms. Oh, okay. I should have seen it coming that it would still break the wheels. But you can't break my spirit! Yeah! Broke a piston! I think my rocket is strong enough that I don't even need wheels. Hey, stop bullying me! Oh, okay. Oh no! I don't have a way to flip. They broke my flipper. I'm just gonna... I just want to go down the ramp. Oh. I like how I can still do that while I'm in it. Woohoo! I win. In kind of the dumbest way possible. Just brute forcing it with metal. You know, let me return to pod. I want the cardboard version back. So I just want to take this all the way back to the ramp. No, I'm not reverting back to my ramp jumping days. I just want to see if I can go fast enough off the top like I did with the metal one. I just want to see if I can rocket past the slope. Because like I said, I wanted it to be where I would go through the pistons and then I would have to slow down because then the top of the ramp would be there and I would want to actually like stay in contact with the ramp. But I kind of forgot that when I was building it and I'm like, I don't want to change it. Nope. No, headlights. Headlights. Oh yeah, the rocket isn't very strong on this one. Oh, that's gonna make me roll. Excuse me. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Oh, we're going. We're going. Yes. Ow. Crashed down a little too hard, but that's fine. Okay, you know what? We gotta. Also, let's see what happens. Oh, not that setting. Turn down the strength, but turn up the speed. I'm not really sure what that's gonna do. I would assume if it's too weak, it doesn't matter how fast it's going. Because it just won't be able to get a grip. Oh, the door closed and I'm not in it. Nope, yeah, nope. Too weak. Which is why we got the rocket! I was gonna say, I think the rocket saved me. No, it saved the car. It didn't do jack for me. But look, car's fine. Nothing broke on it. I didn't put a reverse on it, so that's the best I can do. Just cartwheels, I guess. Okay, let me turn these to full strength. Or full tightness. Oh, it's a little too strong. Can that help? Nope. Shit, no. Boop. Okay. Really? Really? Okay, yep, there you go. 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 You got this. Okay, then. I forgot that's really strong. So this is what... Was that actually working? Let me bring it back to start. Okay. Turn the strength back to 10. I can't believe how... Wait, were they uneven this whole time? Oh yeah, that's right. I gave it rear-wheel drive to get over the jump. Still. Can you... Like, 80% strength on there. And it still would struggle to be a useful part of the vehicle. But like, here's it with that full strength. It should have no problem on these, because it's just going to keep rotating the wheels. I don't believe they'll get stuck, even here. Like, it should just, yeah. Now here's why I didn't want to set them to full strength. Oh, actually, it was wheeling. Okay. I didn't think it would wheel. Stop doing the wheels. Okay, stop. Okay. I think I may... Okay. I was gonna say, I think I may need to change the layers. Yeah, I need to... So to illustrate my point, here's the left bank too. Yeah, okay, so I didn't want to have it on full strength because while it's good to get over the bumps... Never mind. Oh, I hit something on the same layer. Okay, well then, last test. And last time we're going off the ramp, I promise. Because as I've been saying, I didn't want to have them at full strength because it was going to interfere with the rocket. But apparently, that's not a problem. They're still spinning even though they're at full strength. Come on, you can do it. Come on. It's a perfect song for this. Just don't lose your grip. But even if you can make it up, down the ramp is the problem. Because I think I illustrated this point when I was jumping a bunch of junk off the ramp before, when that was the whole stream. But motorbolts don't like to roll when you go down a hill. There's the top. Let me see if I can, like, try to checkpoint myself there. So here's trying to go down with the full strength motorbolts on their own power. You see, it's not really doing anything. If I stop, it just doesn't roll. The rocket's apparently strong enough to overpower the wheels. I was not aware of that. But I'm satisfied with how I had the vehicle before. I'm stuck in here! Ah! I can't fly out! There we go. So with the music ending there, I think I'll end the stream there. That was really all I wanted to do with that. We got over the bumps, we did a jump, did a seesaw, spring platforms, like in the wedding, pistons, and a ramp. So that's obstacle course car. I don't know why I erased that from my list. I was saying that I should have kept it and thought about ways I can do it in Little Big Planet 2, but that's probably not even happening until next year. So I'm gonna end it there. Thanks for watching, and I think that'll be the last of Little Big Planet Create Mode streams, because I was waiting to see, or I was biding time until Mario Kart World comes out, and then we can do like a week of streams of that, and then the following Friday, so not next Friday, but the one after, I believe is when Secret of the Mimic comes out, and that's what I'm really waiting for. So, assuming my Switch gets here by then, yeah, Friday, we'll be playing Mario Kart World. So, see you then. Bye.